Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday, November 15th. I'm Kathy Hernandez. Meteorologist Brittany Begley is here. A little chill in the air for sure, but I will take this over those cold temps early this week.
That is true, and you can tell by your gorgeous, sleek hair, the humidity is not in full force yet, but it is making its way back. As we take a live look right now outside, what we're watching and tracking actually is that chance for fog. You can see that's not the story near the Southwest Freeway, although at 6 o'clock, traffic is actually picking up in both directions. However, fog for some, not all. That's really our saying. So if you live just south of that I-10 corridor or just east of Winnie, you're really seeing that dense fog, especially if you're traveling to the Louisiana area on Interstate 10. But closer to home, the areas that we'll continue to watch and track this morning, Sugar Land, Angleton, and some patchy fog right now as we speak for my friends in the Katy area. We'll watch that not only this morning, but really as you go to bed tonight as well. Our weather story for us is going to be weather whiplash. Last weekend, again, it was about that bone-chilling Arctic blast of air, that dry air in the forecast. Now we're watching and tracking that chance for record-breaking temperatures. Our highs are going to be in the 80s. This as, yes, the humidity, ladies, with our hair, it's going to slowly start to creep back into that forecast. And the big question we're asking really is, when is the next chance for rain as we continue to watch and track that chance for a couple of fronts? So let's get right into the temperatures. Temperatures right now as we speak. For my friends in Huntsville, thank you so much for watching. We're at 62. Tomball, right now we're at 56. And Pearland, we're looking at 58. But really, it's going to be about that chance for record-breaking temperatures. So our high today, we're looking at a high of 86. This puts us really 13 degrees above average, that's to say above. And that's really going to be between that 2 and 4 o'clock that we have that chance to hit that high. By 6 o'clock tonight, we're going to be back into the 60s and 70s. So our high today is 86. The record is actually 1978 of 88. So we're really close, not only today, but tomorrow as well. So when are these temperatures going to go down? We are watching and tracking that chance for rain. And what about humidity? I have all those answers coming up now.
Can people watch indoors, or can we go outdoors? Like, what's the deal this weekend?
Oh, we could do either one.
Okay.
We can go outdoors for sure, because it's got to be a hot one, especially if you're blessed with one of those TVs on the patios. Can we come over, please? We love that. I want to show you this because it actually matches.
Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday, November 15th. I'm Kathy Hernandez. Meteorologist Brittany Begley is here. Can you believe it? I just said November 15th. Thanksgiving is just around the corner.
I can't believe it. And I'm going to tell you something. It does not feel like Thanksgiving. That's what I'll tell you. It doesn't feel like fall. It's going to feel more like summer, I say. As we take a live look right here at the Houston Zoo, we're waiting in this shot for that gorgeous sunshot and to finally see those little critters. They're right now dipping off a little bit, trying to cool off as those temperatures and fog. Really the story happening right now. So if you live just south of that I-10 corridor, Sugar Land, Angleton, we're still watching patchy fog for you. And if you have family traveling to Louisiana, heads up, Interstate 10 could be a little bit dicey. You can see that denser fog happening right now as we speak. But the weather story, again, it is weather whiplash. Last weekend, it was so cold. We were in those feels like temperatures of the 20s and 30s. Now we're going to record-breaking heat as we continue to watch and track really just the winds, the Gulf moisture returning, driving up those temperatures. And it has us asking a couple of questions, including, when is it going to rain? What day next week? We're going to break it all down for you. Happening right now, Bush, thank you so much for watching. We're at 59. Columbus, 55. Angleton, 54. Huntsville, right now, we're at 62. And those highs are going to be way above average by 13 degrees. Our high is 86. We're going to hit the 80s by 12, but we'll be back into the 70s by 8 o'clock tonight. How do we plan the rest of your week, Kathy? Details next.
All right, thank you so much. Heat, that's the message this morning.
Yeah, that's how I go with weather whiplash, because last week it was all about those bone-chilling cold temperatures, and now it's about the heat. I want to show you this Click 2 pen, because I was like, was that hawk right here as we speak? And then here is that little squirrel running around. I think you're going to see a lot of animals playing today just because of those much warmer temperatures, so we'd love to see your pictures. Looking at the temperatures, this is the big weather story, I think, especially compared to last week, right? Huntsville 62, Katy 59, Brenham 62 right now as we speak. And for my friends at Angleton, you're still looking at 54. But those temperatures, along with that sunshine, will be the story. Record-breaking high. You can see that potential at least. We're looking at a high of 86. So we are 13 degrees above average temperatures, which is why we're going with weather whiplash. We're going to hit the 80s by 2 o'clock. We'll stay in the 80s by 4, and then we'll slowly start to dip down into the 70s by 6 o'clock tonight. So our highs again, today is 86. Record-breaking would be 88, which we hit in 1978. And on Sunday, we're still going to see those much warmer temperatures. Our high is 86, and record would be 85 in 1948. So it's all about the nutcracker market. But boy, it's not going to feel like that. It's going to feel hot and steamy for the most part. So much different than last week. What we will watch again is going to be that future track. And here is the why to those warmer record potentially breaking temperatures. We'll continue to see that warm, humid air. You can see it right there, that Gulf moisture into southeast Texas. And with that, we're going to watch this front right here, Oklahoma City, as it moves into the Dallas area. And now we have these warm, humid southerly winds right here, and then behind the front we have the cool, drier northwest winds. So what we're going to watch and track really is going to be that potential for rain, and if those temperatures go down dramatically. Now looking at our lows, you can see on Sunday we're waking up, we're going to be at 64, but by Thursday those morning low temperatures are going to go up by 16 degrees. So yeah, it's going to feel even warmer as we get into that week. So with that front, it's going to drop down, not really our temperatures, I'll show it to you, but really it does bring us that chance for rain. And you can see that on Tuesday, we're looking at a 20%, but by Thursday, we're going right there, 60% right between scattered and widespread. So the question is, we're saying goodbye winter coat, right? These temperatures waking up in the 70s, but maybe hello to raincoat on Tuesday, but definitely by Thursday. So your
50s, not 40s, not 30s. We'll bring in, I love the heat, guys. Yes. Sorry about that. More local news stories are streaming right now on the KPRC 2 Plus live stream. We'll see you back here at 8 o'clock. Don't go too far. Thanks for joining us.